already here. Rudy, I have a complaint. I went to your Facebook and you couldn't even accept me on your Facebook. It says she has too many friends. Big deal. Send me an invitation. I want to join your Facebook. I accept anybody else that wants to be on my Facebook. Jim Delshad on Facebook, whatever. Thank you. It's absolutely a great pleasure for me to be here, and I was here a few months ago for other reasons, of charity reasons, but I'm happy to be here. But mayorship has its privileges, and sometimes I get embarrassed, sometimes I do foolish things and all that. It was funny when I was walking up here, the general manager walks to the bartender and says, "Hey, have you been also sleeping with Kathy?" He says, "No, boss." He says, "Then you fire her." I don't know, I just heard it. Why you are coming here? This is ridiculous. Talking about the embarrassment. I am the mayor. I was sitting with my wife at a beautiful restaurant in Beverly Hills, having a very nice dinner, and I see a couple on the other side having a very romantic dinner. While I'm looking and talking, suddenly the man falls off the chair. My wife says, "Honey, go help him." I said, "Why?" She said, "You are the mayor, go help him." So I go to the lady, "Madam, excuse me. I am the mayor of Beverly Hills. Can I help you? Can I call in? Can I call the paramedics for your husband?" She says, "No, Mayor, thank you. My husband just walked in." What can I do? Talking about assholes and Ahmadinejad. One time I saw my wife standing in front of the mirror many days in a row, always, talking about herself, how good she looks. I said, "What's going on?" She said, "I went to the doctor. The doctor says I have hair of a 35-year-old, breasts of a 40-year-old, and the skin of a 30-year-old. I said, "Did the doctor say anything about your 60-year-old ass?" She said, "No, your name never came up." So the ass reminded me of the asshole. I'm not in the job. Seriously, the first time I became the mayor, I asked a Holocaust survivor to swear me in, because Ahmadinejad is denying that we have Holocaust. He's denying that there are homosexuals. Of course there are no homosexuals in Iran. You kill them all. There's none left. He's that bad. But anyway, I was coming home the other day at the airport, and as I was walking in the hallway at the airport, I see a man walking like this, and another man walking this way. So this guy says, "Vietnam in 72. The other guy says, "Dog shit, 20 yards." As you can tell, I'm getting older. I've been on the city council for 8 years, twice the mayor, but I am getting older, so I went to the doctor and I asked, actually went to find out if I could get a Medicare, and I came home, and honey, I got Medicare. She said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "How did you prove that?" I said, "I showed I have white hair here and there. I got Medicare." She says, "Why don't you unzip your pants? You would get disability." because the first time I ran for city council, everybody said, Jimmy, you can't win. You have an accent. I had an answer for that. I said, I never had an accent until I came to this country. I did have some difficulty with English. When I first met my wife and I met my in-laws and I came home, I said, honey, what did they say about me? And she says, they said you were warm. I didn't know what the hell that meant. I looked up the dictionary for warm and it says not so hot. But thank you very much. My name is Jimmy Delshad. I was born on Persian New Year. So but it's great to be from Iran, and I love Persia, I love Iran, whatever you want to call it. What?
We love you.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I love you too. I can't see you in this darkness. Send your phone number across. I met a Chinese man, and I love them all, but his name was Robert Goldberg. I said, Robert Goldberg, that's a Jewish name. He says, yeah, I know. I said, how did you get Robert Goldberg? He said, well, when my father came through Ellis Island, stood in line, and the man in front of him was Robert Goldberg. Two men sitting in front, one asking the name, the other one's writing the name. And they said, what's his name? He said, Robert Goldberg, and he wrote it down. He asked me, what's your name? And my father said, Ting Ting. The guy said, what did he say? He said, same thing. So, Rudy and everybody else, I really adore women. I adore my wife. She's been supporting me all these years, and if I ever forget to thank her, she has a way to let me know. The first time I became the mayor, a week before becoming the mayor, I was at a non-profit organization having a great time, and I see my wife really hugging and embracing the bartender. I come down, I said, honey, what was all of that? What was that about? He says, honey, it wasn't just a bartender. He wanted to marry me when I was young. I said, really? Aren't you lucky you married me? Next week, I'm going to be the mayor of Beverly Hills. She says, honey, if I would have married him, he would have been the mayor of Beverly Hills. Your host for the evening, Iman. Iman, where are you? Your host, give it up for